Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another live EWA Championship Wrestling broadcast right here, WHKY Channel 14. I'm Eric Lester, and joining me this week will be Chris Plano. And Chris, coming up on this program, we have a big tournament starting. The World Junior Heavyweight Title Tournament begins this week, and we're going to count down until we crown a new champion.
That's right, Eric. All the high flyers of EWA Pro Wrestling are here, and they're all fighting for that EWA Junior title. It begins here tonight. I'm so excited. These fans are excited, and we're joined right now by Mr. Number 1, George South, the heavyweight champion of EWA Pro Wrestling.
And, George, I wonder your thoughts on the Junior Heavyweight Title Tournament.
You know something? 2 weeks ago, Mr. Eric Lester, Mr. Chris Plano, this title right here got put around my waist. So, you know, as I stand out here in front of all these ugly people right here tonight, you know, we've been talking about the EWA Junior Heavyweight Tournament. And, you know, tonight it starts right here. But let's get back on the subject at hand. This is the most prestigious title in all of professional sports. And guess who's got it? You see, Scotty McKeever, a couple of weeks ago, he gave over his belt like we're all supposed to feel sorry for him. You know, that shows you how dumb that country hick is. Because, see, boy, this is mine right here. All these people understand that this is mine right here. And there ain't nobody going to take this thing from me, Jack.
All right, fans, we have a big card coming up. George South is wrestling tonight, as well as the beginning of the Junior Heavyweight Title Tournament. To the ring and action to open the broadcast.
Hey, pro wrestling fans, this opening match of this week's program is scheduled for one fall. Your referee, Mr. Chris Hefner. In the ring at this time, hailing from Bluefield, Virginia, here is Bob Brugger. And his opponent in the ring at this time, from Wansevert, West Virginia, here is Scotty McKeever.
All right, fans. Thanks so much for joining us right here on WHKY in North Carolina for this EWA Championship Wrestling matchup. Our opening contest right here pits Bob and Scotty McKeever. Flurry of offense from both gentlemen to start out this matchup. Card elbow tie up in the center of the ring. Now headlock takeover, this time executed by McKeever. Head scissors out of it right there. And a stand back up into a little bit of a standoff. Both gentlemen seem to be mat inclined as Mr. Plano joins me on the headsets, and going to be a great opening contest as we get ever prepared for that World Junior Heavyweight Title Tournament.
Tell me about Eric Lester. What about Mr. Number 1, George South? He has some bold statements for several wrestlers there in EWA Championship Wrestling. He is destined to keep that title.
He loves being the champion, and he won't stop nothing short of keeping that title now as the offense continues. Big body slam there, but a miscue by McKeever on the elbow.
Two great young guys here in the ring. Scotty McKeever, Bob Brugger is opening up this week's program.
boy, a win by either one of these gentlemen will definitely move them right up the ranks here in EWA Pro Wrestling.
McKeever, of course, on this program a couple weeks back, gave up the World Junior Heavyweight title in order to pursue Mr. Number 1 George South and the World Heavyweight Championship. Arm wringer applied by McKeever, center of the ring.
Scotty McKeever, one of those big old West Virginia boys coming down here from the mountains. He's ready to make a statement here. Chris Hefner, your officiating this one. He's going to have his hands full, it looks like.
Burgers gets a reversal on the arm wringer. Now he's applying the offense to McKeever. Wrenching down on that arm wringer, putting a lot of pressure on the arm of McKeever. McKeever now gets the reversal. He's one up at a fireman's carry. Takes him over right into an arm bar. Keeps the pressure on that right arm of Bruggers.
Oh, great arm bar. Referee Chris Hefner right there checking there with Bob Bruggers, and McKeever looks like he's wrenching it in there. We got him right in the middle of the ring.
McKeever, a 10-year veteran of pro wrestling. He's been around the block a few times, and I'm sure he definitely knows a series of weak points that can harm any opponent. Got the arm bar still applied, cutting off the ring, cutting off the ropes from Bruggers now. Now Bruggers up to a vertical base, into the ropes, and a high knee right there. Breaks the hold, and now big forearms to the back by Bruggers. Sends McKeever for the ride. Big shoulder tackle, takes down. McKeever now over the leapfrog. Attempted hip toss. Got a reversal there. McKeever takes him down in a hip toss. Quick cover now. He could do it.
Ooh, almost got him. 2.5.
McKeever, even though the big size, quick cover here again, only gets 2. McKeever big in size, but very quick to move. He goes right back to the arm wringer and back to the arm bar as he keeps the pressure on that already injured right arm of Bob Bruggers.
Wow, what a great lineup of wrestling this week in this week's program, Eric. We got a big tag team match coming our way, a couple new tag teams invading EWA Pro Wrestling, and a big main event this week, and Sheik Akbar also on the program.
Slide of the corner, sends Bruggers to the turnbuckle. Goes McKeever, miscue, and he drops that shoulder right into the turnbuckle. Now Bruggers right on the offensive, big fist right to the top of the head of McKeever.
Bob Brugger really making the most of this opportunity here. McKeever controlling the match thus far, and he has an opportunity here to really change the tide.
With his size, Bruggers might be vying for a slot in that World Junior Heavyweight title tournament.
So let me tell you, that tournament's heating up. Guys, it's the talk of EWA Championship Wrestling. Everyone vying. I've never seen so much competition for a junior heavyweight title.
I haven't either, Chris, to tell you the truth. And tonight, the first round matchup, in fact, our very next matchup on this program will be the first round matchup. Ryan Joseph and Sean Blanton will be out here to do battle.
Well, let me tell you, Eric, I was talking before to both Sean and Ryan in the back. They were in their respective locker rooms, and both guys, they got those butterflies in their stomach. They know one loss and you're out. That's just it. You have to win to get to the title, and one mistake can cost you dearly for that title.
Now McKeever gets a better on Bruggers now as he comes back, firing back. Up both men to a vertical base. Sends Bruggers for the ride. Attempted drop kick, and he misses. Big-time miscue there by the former World Junior Heavyweight Champion. Quick cover, and Bruggers almost had an upset.
McKeever almost got caught off guard there as Brugger really read that drop kick coming and almost caught McKeever and got him with a nice reverse headlock there.
Now Brugger's going to slow the pace down a little bit and use that reverse headlock and try to put McKeever out. Cut the oxygen flow off to the head.
Eric, that's the key. There's definitely McKeever's got a major size advantage here. Brugger's got to keep him on the mat and keep him down, because if McKeever's on his feet, he becomes a very dangerous wrestler in that ring.
McKeever doing his best to fight it off. He keeps the arms moving in order to try to keep that blood pumping so he doesn't go out. Because once he does go out, that's it. His matchup is over.
Oh, forget it. You better believe it. And referee Chris Hefner right there making sure that move can easily turn into that choke hold and really,
The corner comes back out into a, attempted back body drop there, a step behind. McKeever now, a kip up right there. McKeever on the offensive, kick to the midsection. McKeever with a stunner right there.
Wow, he got him. He leveled him.
That's probably going to be it right there.
He knocked him into next week.
McKeever gets the victory.
Wrestling fans, we just saw Scotty McKeever, a big win here to open up this week's program over Bob Brugger. Scotty McKeever, you're making your way up the rankings here in EWA Championship Wrestling. Tell us what's going on here as we're into 2001.
Well, Mr. Plano, It's a pleasure to be here on EWA each and every week. But for you fans that's watching at home, I tell you what, there's a lot going on right here in EWA. 2 weeks ago, everybody watching this TV saw me and George South right here battling over his belt. Right when I had him beat, here comes a man in to nail me from behind. So last week, I came out on this very same TV. I was the EWA Junior Champion. I give up that EWA Junior belt so I could go after George South and the #1 belt right here in EWA, that being the world title. Well, this week is no different than last.
Wait a minute, George South. Wait.
Here. You know something, Mr. Plano? You know, I stand in the back and I listen to him run his big mouth about what he done last week or 2 weeks ago. You know, Scotty, and all these great people here know one thing. You were pretty stupid. You were pretty stupid to give up your junior heavyweight title to come after this one right here. You know something, Mr. Scotty McKeever? That is, if I give you a title shot, you might take this belt from me. Besides that, I doubt it, buddy. I doubt it.
Hey, George South, don't you walk away from me. Hey!
Oh, my God. Oh, no. Oh! George South. George.
You know something? Listen here, Mr. Plano. I walk out here as nice as I can be, but one thing that redneck from West Virginia don't do, he don't put his stinking dirty hands on Mr. #1. This is mine, boy. Come and get it.
Wow, wrestling fans, Scotty McKeever has laid out George South. We've got Carnage at ringside, and we'll be back after these messages and this commercial break.
Your next used car, van, or truck is waiting for you now at Hickory Wholesale Cars. In addition to Hickory Wholesale Cars' large selection of vehicles, they also offer a great selection of new and used trailers. And Hickory Wholesale Cars is where you'll get the best price on that new carport you've been wanting, with professional installation at no additional cost. They even have freestanding canopies and dog kennels in a variety of shapes and sizes at Hickory Wholesale Cars, located directly across from the Hickory Motor Speedway on Highway 70 in Hickory.
Today's cars brake better than ever, but it's up to your tires to translate these advances into stopping power on the road. The Firestone FT70C uses Unity technology to help your car stop when the rain starts. So if you're not driving on FT70C tires with Unity, why not? The Firestone FT70C with Unity Ultimate Tire Technology, built to stop in the wet.
Available at Sig's Tires.
What's hot? What's cool? Today's Tasty Freeze, the hottest cool around. Come on to Tasty Freeze.
The hottest cool around just got hotter with Burger Fest. At Tasty Freeze, the Big Country Bacon Burger Combo is only $3.29. The Big T Combo or the Country Burger Combo are just $2.99. Each combo comes with large fries and a large drink. And don't forget the famous Tasty Freeze ice cream desserts. That's Tasty Freeze, open 7 days a week on Berkmont Avenue in Morganton.
Looking for a job? Foothill Staffing is looking for you. If you're looking for that first job, wanting to change jobs, or maybe you're re-entering the workforce. At Foothills, we specialize in the clerical and light industrial fields, and an interview with us gives you access to the top employers of Catawba County. At Foothill Staffing, temporary jobs lead to rewarding careers. So call or come by today and speak with one of our professional staff members concerning your next job. Foothill Staffing, where there's never a fee.
Wrestling. This next match is scheduled for one fall. Your referee, Mr. Chris Hefner. In the ring at this time, hailing from Baltimore, Maryland, this match, the first match of the EWA Junior Tournament, Mr. Sean Blanton. And his opponent in the ring at this time for the EWA Junior Tournament first round match, hailing from the Queen City, Charlotte, North Carolina, Ryan Joseph.
All right, fans, first round of action right here in the World Junior Heavyweight. The World Junior Heavyweight title tournament as now Ryan Joseph and Sean Blanton go. A series of high-flying action. Here we get going real quick. And a big drop kick right there by Ryan Joseph. Blanton might be a little bit out of his element. Big, deep arm drag right there.
Oh, and Eric, this is what everyone is talking about. It's been the talk of EWA wrestling for weeks now. The anticipation is built up, and the first round is off and underway. And let me tell you, there's a lot of guys in the back. They have their eye on this match just to potentially see who the future opponents are going to be.
Now set behind it a waist lock. We've got a series of reversals right here as now Wild and Blanton go right at it. Almost comes Blanton. Now Wild catches him in a tilt-a-whirl right there into a nice side slam out of the tilt-a-whirl. Almost got a quick victory right there really early in this matchup.
Ryan Joseph being real aggressive at the beginning of this match. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to make a prediction right here. The guy who's the wrestler who's the most aggressive is going to win this tournament. I'm a firm believer of Eric. Got to be aggressive out there, and you got to want to win.
Standing moonsault right there executed by Joseph. Very nice indeed. Couldn't keep him down that time. Did not hook the leg. Might want to look for that later on. Headlock takeover right there. Takes down Blanton. Now side headlock in the center of the ring. Kind of unusual pace at this point for the junior heavyweight matchup. Usually see the high speed of kind of keeping it low to the ground right now. Maybe just trying to wear each other away. Now quick roll up now by Blanton.
You know, like I said, Eric, I talked to both Sean and Ryan in their respective locker rooms earlier today, and definitely some butterflies in their stomach as they said that they're going to prepare and do their absolute best to try to make their way to the finals of this tournament.
Elbows now by Blanton. Sends off of Joseph, and now attempted back body drop right there, and he's hooked the leg. He ducks a clothesline. Now big super kick takes down Blanton.
Wow, he caught him. He nailed him with that one. Wow,
Got
2.5 there. Almost a quick one there.
Vicious super kick right there. Could have felt that one all the way down in Morganton right at this point.
Nice snap bear takeover there.
The rear chin lock applied right now by Ryan Joseph.
Referee Chris Hefner right there makes sure that it turns into an all-important chokehold there and really could put Sean Blanton into next week, as they say sometimes in the wrestling business.
Just wearing down on Blanton. Going to try to take that oxygen away from you and keep the speed away from you. That way, just out of nowhere, Joseph can get his opponent where he wants him, just put him out. The guy's back up.
Eric, what about before we went to the commercial break? George South coming out and Scotty McKeever. George South, he has made a statement in this program this week that he is going to be the man in EWA Pro Wrestling, and there's going to be nothing else that's going to be happening in here. I mean, what is going on? I had to fight for my life at ringside.
Honey there takes down Joseph, and you're right, Plano. Right before the break, I have no idea what happened there. McKeever, that belt is just... that belt is a driving force for a lot of people. And South has it and wants to keep it, and McKeever wants it, and he's going to stop at nothing to get it. And that could have been the first of many altercations. Blanton up top and drops an elbow.
High-risk maneuver there, and he caught him.
Nonchalant cover might have had him had he hooked the leg.
Well, Scotty McKeever's in the back. EMTs are looking at him now. We're hopefully going to get an update before this hour is over on the condition of Scotty McKeever. But George South cracked him with that EWA World Heavyweight title. He just nailed him and knocked him into next week, I think. He was
not
to
mention hitting the pole after the belt shot. Now, quick small package right here by Joseph. Almost got it. Did not get the pinfall that time. Goes right to the eyes of Blanton. He's not afraid to use those tactics we talked about. Chop right now, and a second one right across the chest. 3 times the charm.
I believe the feeling out process is over. These guys are going for the gusto now. They know they need a win here this week to advance on to. Each and every week we're going to feature an EWA junior match here on EWA Pro Wrestling, and these guys know if they want to keep appearing on TV, they've got to win.
Up to that second rope again. Goes for a leg drop. This time nobody home.
Maybe one too many going to those ropes, using them as an advantage there, and he got caught. And what an opportunity for Ryan Joseph here.
Joseph now on the offensive, sends it for the right. We got a reversal. Blanton now. Duck of a clothesline, duck of an elbow. Here comes Joseph, and a spinning heel kick takes down Blanton.
Wow, he caught him there. That could be it. Referee out of position there. No. Ryan Joseph looked like he had him. He picked him up, it looked like. It looked like he may have had him for the 3 count there.
Joseph may be going for his finishing maneuver. He might be going up top.
He's going for higher ground. This is definitely a high-risk maneuver at this part of the match here.
He is very comfortable up on that top rope. Tempted to 450, nobody home.
Wow. Talk about going for the gusto there. Ryan Joseph just laid it all out there. But Shannon Blanton right there got out of the way. And, boy, if he connected on that one, this match was definitely over.
Quick roll-up now.
And we got a pinfall there. Now Blanton gets the victory with a handful of tights, but our referee Chris Hefner didn't see it right there. All right, fans, welcome back right here at WHKY EWA Championship Wrestling. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. We certainly do enjoy having you, and we enjoy having you out at the shows. And joining me right now is the Masked Superstar. And Superstar, how about those fans?
You know, Eric Lester, first off, I want to thank all the fans that tuned in last week from Kings Mountain, North Carolina. And there's a lot of exciting things going on in the EWA right now, and I'm just happy to be a part of it.
I've got a lot of upcoming shows that you can come out and check the EWA out live. All the stars, including the Masked Superstar, Simply Wild, Ryan Joseph, Sheik Akbar, the World Heavyweight Champion, Mr. Number One, George South. You can check us out on the February 23rd in Arcadia, North Carolina. It's Community Building. February 24th in Kane, South Carolina. And March 16th in the Armory at Kings Mountain, North Carolina. And also we're coming to Maiden, North Carolina and Brookford, North Carolina in the very near future, Superstar.
That's right, Mr. Lester. I want the fans to know right now there hasn't been an open contract signed for March 16th in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. The open contract's a challenge to anyone that wants to step in the ring with the Superstar number 2, and that issue goes to everyone, including George South.
How about it here tonight?
I'll tell you right now, what a bunch of fans. Really good to be here at Brookford, North Carolina.
Plenty of action still to go here on this program, including Mr. Number One at George South and Bad Street go at it in the main event.
Wrestling fans, this next matchup is scheduled for one fall. Your referee, Mr. Chris Hefner. In the ring at this time, hailing from Saudi Arabia, Sheik Akbar. And his opponent in the ring at this time, from parts unknown, Masked Superstar number 2.
On WHKY once again, thanks for joining us. Our next contest, Masked Superstar number 2 and Sheik Akbar. Should be a very good matchup at this point. Car to elbow tie, center of the ring. Now Superstar grabs a headlock and into a headlock takeover right there. Big 2 power men using that headlock takeover to advantage. Head scissors now. Right back to the headlock goes the Masked Superstar. Superstar fairly dominant at this point right now over Sheik Akbar. It's this massive size. Now to go to a top wrist lock. Both men jockeying for position, but the power of the Superstar just drives down Akbar. And it was right back to that headlock. Repetition of moves, and you can't say it enough.
Oh, without a doubt. You got to keep on your opponent at all times, whatever it takes to keep them off their feet and keep them off balance to have the advantage in the match. Nice shoulder block there.
To be so big, the Superstar is so mobile and just gets around that ring great right there. Reversal into the hip toss. Picks him up in a big body slam. Look at that!
Wow, he just drove him through the mat. Wow. And Sheik Akbar, he's in some trouble early in this match, Eric.
All power by the Masked Superstar as now Sheik Akbar may want to take a couple seconds to rethink his game plan.
If I'm George South, I'd have a close eye on this matchup. Either of these guys in the ring could vie for that EWA heavyweight title, and I mean, these are some big combatants in the ring.
Most definitely. Now Akbar kind of changed his tactics a little bit, using the mask to his advantage. And now in the corner, of course, we don't get a clean break from Akbar. Now fist to the midsection might change the tide in this matchup. One right to the forehead. Hit right on the center star of the mask.
Well, you know these guys, all these wrestlers that have come from the Saudi Arabia area, Iran, Iraq area. Consummate rule breakers in the ring, and Akbar no exception.
Superstar there trying to reversal and a bit of a miscue on his part, and now Akbar takes over and just driving that shoulder into the turnbuckle. Now wrapping the arm and just, fist right to it. That will do that.
That's a blatant closed fist there. Referee Chris Hefner's got to get in on that. Blatant closed fist there right in front of the referee.
You know, there very easily could be a language barrier Chris Hefner might have to overcome.
Well,
it just hit me.
I was in the ring. I announced the wrestlers there, and Akbar kind of looked at me strangely, almost like I was legit talking in a foreign language to him.
That could prove to be a different point. Now we'll do right to the eyes, just ripping right at the eyes of Masked Superstar. And, of course, You know, the mask may be there, but the guy still has to see.
Oh, without a doubt. The Masked Superstar, in your interview, had some choice words, looking a little challenged there to some of the wrestlers here in EWA Pro Wrestling.
Well, Masked Superstar is a consummate professional, and he'll stop at nothing on his way up to the top, and he just wants to make sure that he can get there, and he will stop at nothing to get there.
No, without a doubt. These guys have shown us a bunch of power moves in this match. Chris Hefner definitely has his hands full in there, and almost a 3 count there on Akbar, almost a little nonchalant there, kicking out on 3.
Irish whip for the ride goes Akbar. And a big high knee right there, just right under the jaw of Akbar. And a cover, didn't hook the leg again, and it proved to be the key point because the leg he would have hooked got put on the ropes.
Boy, the rope saved so many wrestlers here in the ring of pro wrestling, and that's how you know your ring sense and your ring savvy. You have to know when you're in that ring at all times where that rope can save you. There's a difference between a win and a loss in a match.
The power of the Masked Superstars is really taking me aback at this point. 2 big body slams on Akbar. Akbar, no small gentleman.
No.
To need to make that point. Masked Superstar does have a definite size advantage on him, but it's not much. Now sends it to the right. A big elbow takes down the big man.
That Masked Superstar, he's got to be around that 275, 285, 290 mark at least. And Akbar, no slouch himself in at 250, you have to say, at least in the ring. So some meat in that ring right now.
Staying on the eyes is Sheik Akbar. The Saudi Arabian native going for the mask right there. Superstar cuts that off with a big fist right to the side of the face. Now reversal by Akbar. Catches that elbow again right under the jaw.
Oh. Looked like he might have caught him in the mouth area. It looked like the Superstar holding his mouth there. Maybe knocked the tooth out, tooth loose or something.
Going for that mask again is Akbar. And drops in a jawbreaker.
Oh, great ring savvy there by the Masked Superstar. Get out of that move by Akbar. Cover, 1, 2. And there's that foot on the rope again.
I've stressed it for 3 weeks now. Hook a leg, people. Hook a leg.
You have to. I mean, Akbar just knows where he's in the ring and knowing that ring sense and using everything to his advantage to keep himself alive in this match. And yet another 2 count. Superstar needs to hook that leg when you have him in the middle of the ring.
Now Superstar is back on the offensive. A big flying leaping clothesline right there. Takes down Akbar. And he hooks it. There's the Cobra Clutch. There's the clutch.
This could be it.
It's put out. That's it.
Wrestling fans, your winner of the match at 7 minutes, 47 seconds, the Masked Superstar, number 2. And wrestling fans, we'll be back after these commercial announcements.
Everett Chevrolet in Hickory announces a price challenge to all car and truck buyers everywhere. We've cut prices so deep, they can't be beat. Most Chevrolet cars and trucks are included in this sale for $1,000 below invoice. Chevy Venture minivans and Chevy S10 trucks, they're on sale for $1,000. That's $1,000 under invoice. Even Silverado Extend cabs are $700 under invoice. We've cut prices so deep they can't be beat. At Everett Chevrolet in Hickory, $1,000 under invoice.
As long as the supply lasts, get Golden Delicious or Rome apples for $5 a half bushel or $8 a bushel at the Sugarloaf Apple House. Red Delicious, Granny Smith, Limber Twig, Fuji's, and Arkansas Blacks are also available at the Sugarloaf Apple House. Try some Amish apple butter, dried apples, peaches, pears, or apricots. Get some Ashe County butter or delicious hoop cheese or sliced cheese. Don't forget your Foothills Country ham, along with Sugarloaf's own brand of jams and jellies, including sugar-free jam, homemade molasses and apple cider, mountain cabbage, tomatoes, honey, dill and bread and butter pickles, a great selection of mixed beans, all available at Sugarloaf Apple House. Get Lenny's Mill ground cornmeal grits and pancake mix at the one and only Sugarloaf Apple House, 7 1/2 miles from Taylorsville on Highway 16, just before the Wilkes County line.
Everett Chevrolet in Hickory announces a price challenge to all car and truck buyers everywhere. We've cut prices so deep, they can't be beat. Most Chevrolet cars and trucks are included in this sale for $1,000 below invoice. Chevy Venture minivans and Chevy S10 trucks, they're on sale for $1,000. That's $1,000 under invoice. Even Silverado Extend cabs are $700 under invoice. We've cut prices so deep they can't be beat. At Everett Chevrolet in Hickory, $1,000 under invoice.
Welcome back to EWA Championship Wrestling. In this next match, a special tag team match scheduled for one fall. Your referee, once again, Mr. Chris Hefner. In the ring at this time, hailing from Brooklyn, New York, here is Frankie B. and Willie B., the Baker Boys.
And manicure toe, Fendi Capri pants and parasuit clothes. I ride the Diddy and City with one or two to a pigeon to dime. I ask you who that is.
And their opponents in the ring at this time, from Miami, Florida, here is Spank and Sage, Total Appeal.
Fans, we're getting started with action real quick right here on EWA Championship Wrestling as this special tag matchup pits Total Appeal and the Baker Boys. The Baker Boys on the offensive. Quick reversal, big shoulder tackle, takes down both guys. Both Baker Boys at this point. Total Appeal certainly feeling it at this point. They got the better of the Baker Boys. Now the tip, and it just drops him back in a belly to back suplex.
Eric Lester, this match has started out. They're high flying they're cooking here in this tag team match this week, right there on EWA Pro Wrestling.
All right, Mr. Plano, just so I don't mess up which Baker Boy is which.
Well, that's Willie B in the ring now. Willie B with the black pants on, and Frankie B got the maroon pants on this week.
All right, so we got Willie and Frankie, right?
Right.
Okay, Willie right now on the offensive against Sage.
That's Spank in the ring.
Spank. I gotta remember.
It's all the same. They just wear some masks in the ring. It's out of control. In Total Appeal, looked like they were eyeing up the Baker Boys outside, a little hesitant to get in the ring there, and then all of a sudden it was a pair six brawl.
Most definitely is now headlock right now applied in the center of the ring by Willie of the Baker Boys, and a pickup, dropping into an atomic drop at that reversal hook for an inverted neck breaker there, kind of.
Well, I mean, you'd have to say two new-coming tag teams here to EWA Championship Wrestling, both looking like they're ready to make a statement real quick here in this wrestling promotion.
A leg drop right there on a Willie by Spank, and a 1-2 count that time.
Spank's a really good young-looking kid in there, both singles and in tag team ranks here this evening in tag team ranks. And boy, what an up-and-comer. All these four guys making a statement here this week in tag team action.
As Sage now sees his first action in this contest. A flipping elbow right there. Takes down Willie. Gonna go ahead and cover now. 1-2 count right there.
And Eric Lesser, definitely some controversy this week. Let's go back just a little while ago. Shannon Blanton defeating Ryan Joseph, pulling his tights blatantly in front of referee Chris Hefner. Everyone saw except for Chris Hefner, and talk about Ryan Joseph getting ripped off. Hopefully we're going to hear from him later in the hour.
Big double suplex there by the Baker Boys. Now Frankie in there for the first time in this contest. Sends Sage off in an Irish whip for the ride. Pick over into a big-time power slam right there. Covered. He hooks the leg. Could be it.
Oh, 2.5. That was a lot closer than it really looked there. Sage got to be careful. He could be caught with a quick 3 count.
Now Sage on the offensive, firing back. Sends Wood for the ride. Drop kick, catches him right in the middle of the chest.
Boy, both these tag teams working great, in and out, tagging in and out, keeping the fresh guy in at all times. So crucial in a tag team match. And it looks like both teams are trying to jockey to cut the ring off and really take advantage here.
Definitely experienced with each other, as we can see the quick tags in and out. As now Spank on the second turnbuckle, it just gets dropped.
Wow. Frankie B just pulled that
Sky
out
high
of nowhere.
power bomb right there.
You want to talk about windblast to the first degree? I think we just witnessed it right there.
I'm amazed he had enough to get out of that. Now it comes over to leapfrog at this point. Just throws him across the ring.
Oh, he just tossed him across the ring like yesterday's news. And Spank is in a little trouble here as the Baker brothers have cut the ring off here, and they are working as a consummate tag team. And now it's a blatantly Chris Hefner's got to get in there for that 5 count. You want that double teaming to start up. You know that gets in tag team wrestling.
Well, now back in there, snap suplex once, and he snaps again. he stays hooked. Could be that trifecta snap right there. And there's a third one
Wow.
right there into a bridge. We got a cradle now on a fisherman's.
Oh, what beautiful moves you're seeing by all four of these wrestlers here in this match, Eric Lester. And the critics in the back and the officials have got to be impressed.
Most definitely. He's now coming over the hip toss. Just kind of flings Spank halfway across the ring right there. They may want to look not to do it that direction again, because if Spank could just get one glimmer of hope there for a minute, he might realize that in midair he could tag in his tag partner.
You
Now,
better
as
believe
crazy as that may seem, anything is possible.
Anything is possible in EWA Championship Wrestling. You will see it all here, folks, week in and week out. The best in independent wrestling action coming your way right here on EWA Pro Wrestling.
Arm wringer now applied by Frank. He just drops a leg right across and putting a lot of pressure on the shoulder region into an arm bar in the center of the ring.
And Eric, we're all building up. These fans are ready in just a few minutes. The main event this week coming up. Mr. Number 1 George South against Backstreet. What a main event in any arena in this country.
I tell you, Bad Street's had a couple great matchups with George South already that I've been witness to, and I can't wait to see it again. This Bad Street's a young kid. Out of nowhere, he could come out as the World Heavyweight Champion tonight.
Without a doubt, the title could change right here this week, and these fans are jacked, and they are ready to go. And you got to say the Baker brothers have cut this ring off and have taken advantage of this tag team matchup with over the past 2 or 3 minutes.
Most definitely is. Now Spank's really feeling the effect. Needs to desperately make a tag. Snapmare out of the corner. Got a quick cover here. Lateral press right there. Didn't get the 3 count.
Boy, talk about what a job referee Chris Hefner
Quick
has.
cover now. We got a small package.
There it is. Wow, he almost caught Willie B off guard there. Boy, Chris Hefner's got his hands full. You talk just about 2 wrestlers. You're talking 4 wrestlers in the ring. Sometimes you even need 2 referees at ringside during tag team matches such as this.
Spank comes firing back. Pick up in a power. Spine buster.
What a show of power there by Spank. Reaching deep down to all important
Here
tags.
comes Sage. Here he comes into the ring. Hooks for a suplex. And kind of a swinging neck breaker right there. A new inversion of it, I guess. Hadn't seen that before.
No, not at all. And Sage, we're seeing a display of moves here in this tag team match. And Spank so desperately needed to make that tag to Sage now. And it looks like the tide has changed. Back to Total Appeal in control.
Kind of a flapjack maneuver right there. Just pick up and put down into a seated power bomb. And he hooks the leg this time. Could do it. Not going to hold him down right there.
So many 2 counts in this matchup.
A lot of near falls. Any team at any time is just one high impact move away from that big finish, and that is the 1, 2, 3.
Wow, and now here we go, that double team that we were talking about, Eric Lester. Referee Chris Hefner, his back was turned, and Total Appeal is taking control of this match as Frankie B trying to get in there to save his partner, Willie B.
SmackDown is the legal man once again. He's hooking for maybe a power bomb, pile driver. Get him up in a crucifix now. Just drops him in a crucifix power bomb.
Wow, that ring just moved 4 inches on that one, and wow.
Drops the leg right across the lower abdominal region.
Spank is showing us his athletic ability. Let me tell you, this kid right here, he is going to make his way up the ranks quickly here in EWA Championship Wrestling. Not only singles, but in tag team as well. Wow, great move by Willie B. There it is. EWA Wrestling fans, your winners of the match at 9 minutes and 4 seconds, Willie B and Frankie B, the Baker Boys. Wrestling fans, in the ring at this time, we are back here on EWA Championship Wrestling. Ryan Joseph, what a tough luck loser you were just earlier in this hour. Everyone saw it here in attendance. Your tights were pulled at the hands of Shannon Blanton, and you were knocked out of the first round of the EWA Junior Tournament. What is going through your mind right now?
You know, it seems week after week after week, an injustice is done here in the EWA. Whether it's somebody pulling my tights or somebody foot on the ropes, somehow I always get cheated out of a win. Well, you know what? That's all right. Because I'm not out here to complain. I'll have my day. But I'm out here to talk about Mr. Sean Blanton, Mr. High Maintenance. Let me tell you something about Mr. High Maintenance. Mr. High Maintenance was the type of kid that everybody hated growing up. A little spoiled, rich brat that always got everything he wanted. Well, you know what? The money, the fame, it's all done with, Sean. We're here in the EWA and we're here to fight.
Well, Ryan Joseph, some big words coming out here, and I know Shannon Blanton is in the back. I was just back there a couple of minutes ago, and he is ranting and raving. They're popping all the champagne corks in the back. He says that he is here in EWA to put you out of this wrestling promotion permanently, and tonight was the beginning of that. I don't know, Ryan Joseph, my friend, you've got a road to travel here, but what is in store as we head into the spring and summer here in EWA?
Well, Sean Blayton, tonight was your night. You may have cheated, but I'll give you tonight was your tonight. But all I got to say is March 16th, Kings Mountain, North Carolina, Mr. High Maintenance, you're mine, and we have a date with Destiny Pal. And Hickory, North Carolina, EWA, I'm going to win, and you know it.
Wrestling fans, we'll be back right after these commercial announcements with more wrestling action.
Get behind the wheel. And turn it up. 'Cause you're going south. The 35 greatest Southern rock hits of all time on 2 CDs and 2 cassettes.
The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Oh, Blackwater.
This 35-track collection is not sold in. The music is real, the house is rocking, and the rebels rule. Going South has over 2 hours of pure Southern comfort. You can order this collection by Rush Delivery. Order by credit card now and get a free Going South poster. Where you going? Going South.
What's her name? Little girl.
To order, call the number on your screen. 2 CDs, $26.99. 2 cassettes, $21.99. Rush delivery available. Do it now.
Wrestling fans, welcome back to EWA Pro Wrestling, and it is now time for the main event on this week's program. Your referee for this all-important match, once again, Mr. Chris Hefner. This match is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the EWA World Heavyweight Championship. In the ring at this time, the opponent, hailing from Bad Street, Atlanta, GA, here is Bad Street. And his opponent in the ring at this time, he is the current EWA World Heavyweight Champion from Atlanta, Georgia, Mr. Number 1, George South.
Wrestling fans from Hickory to Burke County, Morganton to Kings Mountain,
Lincolnton and all of Lincoln County, this is your main event right here on EWA Championship Wrestling. There is the bell as Mr. Number 1, the World Heavyweight Champion, will battle Bad Street from Atlanta, GA, right here as we get to the filling out process of this matchup. Card elbow tie up. And now Bad Street just uses some power and forces George South right back into the corner.
Eric, this is the match we've all been waiting for, the main event, the feature match this week on WHKY TV 14 here in Hickory. George South against Bad Street, and you told me earlier that these guys have some history between each other.
They definitely have seen each other in the ring many times before. I've been witness to several of those contests, and each time George South did come out the victor, but it was a hard-fought effort by Bad Street. And several times I thought he was no more than just a couple seconds away from maybe that victory and that World Heavyweight Championship.
Wow, what an opportunity for Bad Street here. He has a chance right here for the title to change. History to be made right here.
Look at the power right there. Just powers out of that waist lock.
Both these wrestlers in phenomenal shape. George South, a fiery ring veteran in there, many, many years in the ring. He's been in there with the best. From Ric Flair down to anyone in the pro wrestling business, he has been there and has some great experience in and out of that wrestling ring.
20-year veteran of the sport of professional wrestling. Bad Street only got a couple, 2-3 years under his belt, but definitely progressed a long way in those couple of years. And now a lot of chain wrestling going on at this point, a lot of hammerlocks, arm bars, waist locks at this point. Hammerlock applied right now by George South on Bad Street.
Well, really right here, Bad Street has everything to gain and really nothing to lose here because he's going after the title. He needs to give it his all, and I heard that there's a lot of wrestlers keeping a close eye on this match this week because they want to scout both these top competitors out.
And you can sure as bet that Scotty McKeever is parked backstage right in front of a monitor watching this matchup because he has his eyes set on that EWA World title and George South.
And for George South, he doesn't need to win. He doesn't need to win. Bad Street is the one that needs to pin him for that title to change here in EWA Pro Wrestling. So George South, the crafty veteran in there, knows exactly where he is at all times.
He's got him right in the center of the ring right now. That rear chin lock is now Bad Street fighting back up to a vertical base, trying to get that leverage. Elbow right to the midsection. Second one for good measure. Here comes Bad Street. Ducks a clothesline. Comes over. Here comes a sunset flip. We could have a new champion. This could be it.
Wow.
South out at 2. And right to an arm wringer right now is now Bad Street with a flurry of offense. Catches the champ by surprise.
Bad Street has George South on the ropes, and George South is trying to regroup himself. Almost looked like he's stunned a little bit by the moves of Bad Street in the ring.
South going back to the tactics that got him the belt. Goes to the hair there for a second, and a kick to the midsection breaks the arm wringer. And now just takes down Bad Street right there. Here comes a quiver now, and a cook of the leg.
Wow, what an important job referee Chris Hefner has in the ring here this week. The title is on the line. This is for all the marbles, folks. Wow, he got him.
Just a big tilt-a-whirl slam right there to cover. 2 right there. Might have had him had he hooked the leg.
Yeah, all we've been saying throughout the hour, hooking the leg, some nonchalant covers by the guys, but they're looking for that quick pin. That quick pin they're looking for to catapult them to the top.
South is definitely coming out of the gate firing. He is a fighting champion nonetheless. And now see right here.
Oh, there's a blatant chokehold. That referee Chris Hefner's got to get in there, get that quick 5 count in there. And George South, he knows exactly when to break those rules in that wrestling ring, and that's the crafty veteran. Look
20
at that.
years in the sport, and he knows that he gets a 5 count before he has to relinquish that hold.
Look, he is intimidating referee Chris Hefner in that ring. He's not even listening to him. This match is being wrestled under George South's rules right now in this ring.
Boot right to the midsection right there, just flips Bad Street over. Boot had to have a lot of force under to flip over Bad Street right there. Snapmare takedown right there, and right back to that chin lock in the center of the ring.
Right there, George South with a couple of blatant illegal moves right back to a reverse chin lock, and he's just cutting the air off. He's just cutting the air off on Bad Street, trying to wear his man down in the middle of the ring.
Cutting off the oxygen flow to the head, going to try to put Bad Street out. Bad Street doing all he can to fight it off. He just keeps that leg and that arm pumping, trying to get the blood, keep it flowing, keep it going out.
Well, you want to talk about those cauliflower ears. You can get them right there like that. Years of wrestling in the ring with those reverse chin locks and headlocks, boy. And right now, he is cutting that supply off. And Bad Street, he's digging down for everything he's got right now.
He's back up to a semi-vertical base. Hold still applied. There's an elbow, breaks it. There it is for another one, good measure. Irish whip for the ride, goes South. Leapfrog right there as South comes off. And a big shoulder tackle takes down Bad Street. Right over that time goes South. And come up, big elbow takes down South. Quick cover here, can we do it? Oh, so close. 2 3/4 there, Eric Lester. We almost had a new champion, and this crowd can feel the title may be changing hands.
Badstreet goes right back to the armory and just wearing down on George South at this point. So close that time to a new world champion.
Wow, and George South, he better look out here. He may be just 1 or 2 moves away from giving up that EWA World Heavyweight title.
Wow, big drop right there. It sends Badstreet down to the canvas.
Oh, he just threw him like a 50-pound bag of potatoes there. And now George South, look at the crafty veteran there. He just slows the match right down.
Knee right to the forehead right there. Put the pressure on the temple and a cover there.
Wow.
Got 2.
George South calling for a 3 count there. That looked like a normal count to me from referee Chris Hefner.
A lot of fight in this kid Badstreet.
Look,
right
he's
here.
got a hair ahead. Look at that. He's got a clump of hair right there. George South is doing anything to take care of Badstreet this week right here on EWA Wrestling.
And a fairly illegal version of the chicken wing, I guess, was happening right there. Had the arm grapevine right behind him, and now just pulling on the nose and the nostril region.
I'm telling you right now, George South is borderline getting disqualified here, but then again, he has nothing to lose if he gets disqualified. The title does not change hands.
Exactly, and George South is very aware of that, you can bet. Now South, and the fans are coming on a factor, taking South's mind out of the matchup there momentarily as he's now back on Badstreet. Irish whip for the ride. Reversal now by Badstreet. Hooks him into an abdominal stretch.
Oh, no, this is it. This could be it. Referee Chris Hefner closely, and George South, he's hanging up, and he is nowhere near the ropes. He is in the middle of the ring.
Badstreet just wrenching back on that. You can see the pain in the face of George South, just having it wrenched back. And he comes out of with a hip toss. Didn't have it hooked completely.
The only counter to that move is the hip toss, and George South knew exactly where he was in that ring to perform that hip toss, and Badstreet finds himself flat on his back in the middle of the ring.
Young rookie mistake by Badstreet, not hooking the leg on there properly. Might cost him his chance this time at the World Heavyweight Championship, but he kicks out right there. South drives that knee right into the head again. One more time for good measure as South just pulverizing on Badstreet at this point.
Eric, we want to notify our fans, if this match does not end within this hour, if it does not, we will have the conclusion of the match next week right here on EWA Pro Wrestling. As you know, we are getting close to that 60-minute mark. We're almost up on this hour, but we will not cheat the fans here on EWA Wrestling.
Every Friday night, 8 p.m., WHKY TV. If you're in Hickory, Maiden, Upper Brook County, Morganton, it doesn't matter. You can catch your EWA Championship Wrestling on WHKY right here every Friday night, 8 p.m. as George South just wrenching back on the shoulder. And
George South is telling Chris Hefner to ask him. Oh, look at that. Boy, he's rearranging the face of Badstreet right there. Boy, you want to talk about wrinkling your nose apart, possible broken nose, bloody nose, there it is.
Well, this is the sign of season, but that's not one way to open them up, I tell you. Now South, double underhook right there. Might be going for double underhook suplex. He does. It just drives Badstreet down.
This could be it. 1, 2. Badstreet's got some fight left in him, Eric Lesnar. He knows this could be his once-in-a-lifetime opportunity in all of 2001 and getting a shot at the title. He's got to give it his all.
Time to reach down deep, find that intestinal fortitude, and just go for it. Badstreet got to find something to work here. He's going to be made just another victim by George South as now South picks him up, just drives him with a big body slam, center of the ring.
Beautiful, beautiful there by South. And now South almost like he's taking his time, almost sizing his opponent up almost in the ring. You would think he'd be going for a count for a 3 count right now.
As champion, he has that privilege. He can just pace the match however he likes because, like you said, Badstreet's got to beat him. South does not have to be Badstreet. Because now South still on the offensive, just driving down Badstreet right there.
Wow, George South is really taking control of this match the last minute or two off the ropes. Oh, he's got him now. He's in trouble.
Fireman's carry verticals at this point.
What's he going to do with them here?
Airplane spin. There's something out of the old school. You don't see it much anymore. It just drops him down.
Wow.
But see, the effect is it takes an effect on both men as South there staggered back a little bit and cover there. He got 2 3/4. Would have had him had he hooked the leg.
That was closer than it looked, folks, right here live. And you got to come see the EWA live. It's nothing like experiencing EWA live. You watch it on TV at home, but you got to come to the arena to see it. And wow, both men are still staggering from that airplane spin. Uh-oh, Badstreet size up. Oh, no.
Here he comes. Small package. Just could be it. 2 and a near fall.
Woo, 2 3/4 again. Wow, and George South, he looks a little stunned himself as he's coming up from that small package.
South taken aback there by the speed and the flurry of offense right there by Badstreet and just twisting the head right there, putting all the pressure on
the face of George South. Look at the pain and pressure he is giving Badstreet right now in that ring. He is giving it all he's got.
South, I think, just might have realized that he's got more competition than he planned on.
You better believe, whereas we are nearing the 9-minute mark of this match, 10-minute mark of this match, there must be a winner here this week, folks.
Bad Street quick out of the corner, goes to the midsection with the boots right there, and a fist right to the face, right to the nose of South, sends him for the right Irish whip. Cover, oh, this is going to be a mistake. There's that vicious neck breaker.
Wow, he caught him. He may just have knocked him into
That's
next week.
going to be it. 2, 3.
There it is.
George South.
We need security to ringside.
Oh, wrestling fans, what is this? A masked man has come out and attacked George South. Just lays the belt across the chest of George South fans. He's with Chris Plano.
Mass Superstar, what is going on here? George South has had a hard-fought match, and you laid the current world champion out in the middle of the ring.
Hey, I tell you what, my name's not the Mass Superstar. I'm not the Mass. You people that's watching right now, you tune in each and every week because I may show up. It's hard to tell when I'll be here. George South, you come out here and you lie. You tell one lie after another. In fact, you lie more than any Army recruiter I've ever met, and that don't even get cut to the surface of it. Let me tell you people one thing, and you too, George South, you are the champion. You're carrying the belt right now just because I give it to you right there. All these people saw it. All you people watching at home saw it. Now, George South, there's a lot of things going on in the EWA, and I tell you what, I'll be here each and every week. Maybe you people keep watching because it's hard to tell when I'll show up.
Wow, a lot of questions to be answered, wrestling fans, and we'll see you next week. Who is this guy, the Mass Superstar? Who is under this guy? Who knows what's going on? We'll see you next week on EWA Pro Wrestling.
You know something, folks? Each and every week, Mr. Number One, George South, comes out here, and I try to put on the very best wrestling show that I can put on for all you great people. And you know something, as I have said the last 2 weeks, being Exodus Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion means a very good deal to me and to a lot of individuals in this sport. But you know something, folks? The most important thing that means more than anything to me is my personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And you know something, folks? I get in this ring every week, and I fight for what truly means the world to me. But you know something, folks? Almost 2,000 years ago, someone fought the toughest battle that any one of us would ever fight, and that was Jesus Christ. He died on the cross for each and every one of us. And you can say, you're just a crazy wrestler. You can say, who cares what you think? You know something, folks? Sooner than you think, it's all going to be over. Get things right with the Lord right now, folks. God bless you.